January reading. My name is HP Marlana. Thank you so much for coming back with me today. This month, we will have multiple readings. As you know, we have just started the pick a card reading, so make sure you go back and look at that if you would like an update on your love situation. I will be coming back for each sign to discuss your love reading, and I will be back for the divine feminine readings. So let's go ahead and get started with the energies. The energies surrounding Virgo. Thank you, Holy Spirit, ancestors, angels, and guides. Thank you for your messages for Virgo. What is the overall fundamentals of this reading for Virgo? Thank you. All right, Virgo, what's going on? I can tell you how this reading has already begun. We received unconditional love that came in reverse. Then we received intuition, reflection. Then we received divine consciousness, rest, and exploration. Now, my readings, especially for the months, this reading in particular, we're starting from the beginning of the month to the end of the month. So this is kind of what you can see as far as your trajectory for the month. And the month, it looks like overall that your intuition is going to be increasing. You're going to be busier towards the end of the month here. But the beginning of the month, there's a little somberness I'm seeing here. We also have here time for a nap, as well as being in between worlds. This speaks to you not quite sure which direction to go in. It looks like you're going in a direction, but you just still haven't received what you were looking for in the upcoming direction. It's like you're leaving some things behind. Some things have become stagnant a bit. And as it pertains to unconditional love, I'm going to go ahead and dig a little deeper into this because it's right next to intuition, which shows me, especially, this is like kind of, like I said, you're moving. Like this is a phase you're moving into nonetheless. So let's just look a little deeper into time for a nap and between worlds. But we're going to start off with how you're feeling at the beginning of the month here. This is like a feeling of just not having enough attention maybe right now. Not feeling enough attention, not feeling like you're cared for, comforted. It seems like you might need some comforting during this time. Let's just go ahead and look at the beginning of the month. Let's go ahead and clarify this message for Virgo. Let's clarify this message. Unconditional love. Ooh. All right, we received the sage here. Now, the sage is a very intelligent person, someone who can bring forth information for you, someone who is very knowledgeable. The sage is someone who, one moment, because I see something's drawing me to this wolf in this message here. So the sage is someone who can see the truth. This is a lesson that you're learning about love. This is a lesson currently, like in this beginning of the month period, that you're learning about love. And it's a message here about following your intuition, learning the lesson. This is really about not making the same mistakes. Remember your past, but going on a journey to where you're now having to learn from your past. Okay? So Virgo's learning from their past here. And I feel like you're going to be confronted with certain situations that's going to make you kind of question. Yeah, question whether or not you want to continue. It seems like some situation, now this is a general read, so this could pertain to love, money, whatever it means to you. So this is speaking to you actually enduring a situation, whether or not you want to continue on a situation now that you see the truth, now that you've seen the lessons, in a situation that wasn't balanced, potentially wasn't a great give and take type situation. Perhaps you gave more than you received. And now I feel like you're at a place where you've learned a valuable lesson. But if you're looking for this situation to improve immediately or change immediately, or even you at this moment, that's not happening. It's like you're having to kind of sit still. You're having to wow. And I'm not surprised this came out. We have masculine and feminine energy. This is the twin flame energy here. So this is speaking to someone perhaps is dealing with a masculine. It came in reverse, so it's letting me know that this might have been perhaps a soulmate situation. I'm gonna look a little deeper into that. 1 minute. Oh, something else is coming out at the bottom. Okay, whatever this situation was, it wasn't the best situation for you. I'm also seeing an ending here as it pertains to that situation, because the way how you felt was that you weren't getting as much as you, like I said, put out. Like, so you guys received the 7 of Pentacles here, which is speaking to you giving more than you receiving. You feel like you have kind of sowed on like sour soil, like the seeds that you sowed in this relationship, it just has not reaped its reward. So that's kind of how I'm feeling, and it's right next to self. So this is you feeling that way, okay? And then we have this integrity that came also in reverse, that's speaking to the reason why you ended it is due to someone not necessarily, standing in integrity in this situation. And most likely it's this divine feminine or masculine. I also have a fire sign male here, who perhaps has their, you may have your guard up when it comes to this person, or vice versa. Okay. So let me keep going, because it seems like that's a deep message right there. So let me keep going. So, but what I want to let you know is this has kind of propelled you to the next phase of your growth in your intuition. To me, this is speaking to you trusting your intuition. Okay. Thank you, Holy Spirit, ancestors, angels, and guides. Let's move on to the next message. What do we need to know about this intuition here? What do we need to know about the intuition for our Virgos? All right, so like I said, guys, you're now going on a new level. Now you have a journey. You're going on a journey as it pertains to your intuition. This is you now. I feel like things are getting deeper. I'm going to pull a message just really quick in regards to your spiritual journey. This reading, we're talking about your spiritual journey. We're talking about love. We're talking about a little bit of everything. And then we're going to conclude with advice. But of course, I'm going to give you advice throughout the whole thing. But let's go ahead and look. Thank you. For this spiritual journey, this intuition, what is it that they need to know about their intuition and this journey that they're going on? I just heard soul journey, okay? I don't see soul journey here, but I hear it because there is a soul journey message. But they're saying that this is a soul journey. Actually, they're saying this is a soul journey that you've been on. You've been walking this path. This is not a new, like you just awakened, okay? This is not that. They said, actually, you've been on this path. And there was many lessons that you needed to learn on this path. Let me see what they're giving here. We have, I am the creator. You also have 11 here. You may be seeing 1111. This is a very angelic number. I am the creator. But I want you to look at the top of that message there. Look at the orbs there. Look at all of, I'm even hearing ancestors that are around you, the power that you have around you, Virgo. Okay, so look at that power that you have. So this is I am creator. This is the journey that you're going on. So you're definitely growing your intuition, especially moving to the second month. You're going on a journey to expand. So this is a journey to expand your intuition with the creator. Let's keep going here. So we see you now reflecting on the past. So there's going to be a portion of time during this month where you're going to start looking backwards. You're going to be like, okay, why did I have to go through this? You're going to start asking those questions. Let's go ahead and look a little deeper into this reflection. What are you reflecting on? So you'll be looking back. This message specifically has the moon here as well. So it's reminding me of the new moon, January 13th. So but this may be a time of reflection for you. And thank you guys for coming out tonight. I really appreciate it. I wanted to come live with you guys a little more often. Thank you, Holy Spirit. Okay, so we have this reflection. So let's see what you're reflecting on. Okay, so you're reflecting on a situation where you felt like you had to compete for someone's emotions. This perhaps had you really thinking, and it looks like you might have had to walk away from this situation. Okay, so you have 6 of Swords here, 5 of Wands. Then you also have here, look at that. You also have emotions here. And then you also have the 4 of Swords. The 4 of Swords speaks to kind of meditating, reflecting again on this energy. So this is specifically talking about you trying to move away from drama. And this looks like drama, right, guys? This is you moving away from drama. And it looks like, this really created some, you know, a very emotional situation. This was very hardcore emotions here that are coming up. I'm going to now kind of pull out my emotions deck. Let me see what these emotions are about. Thank you, Holy Spirit, ancestors, angels, and guides. Let's look at the emotions here for Virgo, because your emotions are kind of, it looks like this situation had you kind of feeling imbalanced as it pertains to your emotions. Okay, so let's see what's happening here. I feel like some releasing was necessary regarding this situation, emotional releasing. This could be like tears. This could be just kind of releasing that old energy. Okay. Whew, okay. So we received here challenging your perception. So this is definitely a challenging situation that you was going through here. We also have this connection to oneness. This is speaking to how you're connected with the ultimate power. So we are all connected. So I feel like in this situation, you were feeling a connection with this person. But for some reason, at this phase, I want to say maybe about the 2nd to the 3rd week of the month, you're going to start to feel closer to the 2nd week of the month. You're going to start to feel like you're being challenged to remain strong here. It's like you're starting to, let me just get one more clarity. Clarify this challenge here, this perception that they're being challenged by. I'm hearing truth. Okay, so I feel like some of you are going to choose to kind of be a bit disconnected. There may be someone around you that may be kind of trying you, testing you, and you're just going to feel like you don't want to nurture the situation. You're going to have a little less compassion for this person or that situation. And I feel like that's going to be kind of challenging for you. You're making a decision here. You're making a decision. Clarify this maiden. We have the maiden here. The maiden speaks to a younger figure, a more kind of like, I don't want to say more childlike figure. We have intuition here as well. So some of you may be younger. This may be even speaking to a less experience, but extremely intuitive, okay? And you have made a choice. I feel like some of you might have questioned your intuition during this time. You kind of were going back and forth on whether or not you should work on a situation, put forth a little effort. Again, I'm seeing this emotional imbalancing. So again, this just seems like there may be a less mature energy around you, or you may feel like you're kind of young in when it relates to your intuition. You may feel like you're new to it. That's what I mean by that. You might feel like you're a bit new to following your intuition. But so for some of you, what I'm also feeling is the emotions that you're kind of going through as it pertains to this situation. The emotions have a lot to do with your intuition. And I don't think you realize that it's kind of like, you're feeling other people's energies, but you may feel like they're your own. It's like you may be pulled towards something, but somebody might be pulling you towards them. So you're like, well, I must follow it, so it's like a learning lesson here. So know that if you're intuitive, a lot of times you can be matched with someone else who's very intuitive. They may not be speaking about their intuition. They may not be telling you they're using their intuition, but you may feel like this crazy bond. So, and I feel like some of you may be in a situation where this bond is so strong, okay? And you're kind of reflecting on that. And perhaps someone's kind of trying to pull you back to them. Ooh, it's a lot of energies I'm feeling here. So I hope that makes sense to you guys, okay? Because there is a lot of energies here. So I just want to let you know that you are growing stronger yourself. So, okay, and if you're dealing with a twin situation, since that twin masculine feminine energy did come up, if you are dealing with that, know that as you grow, they're going to grow as well. So therefore, if you start to kind of feel these energies, if they're feeling your energies, it's like y'all all three are going to be kind of feeling these strong energies. So just know that. So if you're aware of it, then you may not feel so manipulated. You may not feel so out of control. You may not feel so out of balance. I'm just letting you know that. Okay. So we also have divine consciousness that came out here. So this is again speaking to that level of knowing. So spirit is communicating to you and bringing forth messages for you. So again, you have this message here of divine oneness, your intuition, all of that. So let me see, what is it that you're going to, it's a message you're going to receive. This divine, everything you have here is really showing how connected you are to source. And I feel like that's really growing tremendously this month. Okay. This is really growing tremendously. So what is divine? What is it that they need to know about this divine consciousness here? It's like you're being touched by God. Okay. I must say. Okay. You see, I'm dealing with it right now. I didn't see the whole thing. I'm sorry, guys. One moment. Yeah, you're going to be, okay. So I just want to confirm, is this emotion coming from spirit, from the divine? So there's a balance here necessary for this emotional, and we have emotion, intellect. You have a choice to move outside of a stuck environment by the middle of the month. You will be choosing. The spirit is going to be guiding you this by mid-month. You're going to get like a epiphany. Okay, let me see what else is coming up. Yeah, you got a message coming in, guys. Look at that. You have the scribe. Let me get a little bit more information about this divine consciousness. One moment, guys. What is it that spirit is wanting to bring to your knowing by mid-month here? Crazy, guys. Oh my gosh, you received divine consciousness on top of divine consciousness. Crazy. Wow. And then what's right next to it is guidance. Okay, so you guys are getting, like, I'm telling you, your guidance this month, Virgo. Whoa. Like, your power is off the chart this month. Your communication with spirit is off the chart this month, which is why spirit is kind of saying, just take a breather. You might need to rest. You might need to just let these messages come through. I just heard, make sure you drink a lot of water too. In this process, let the messages flow through you. Look at that. Divine consciousness, guidance. Crazy. Whoa. And then what came with that was pleasure. So this is about your goals, your movement forward, what you want to indulge in. This speaks to your sensuality. This speaks to your beauty, your enjoyment. So I feel like this is going to be a great thing for you. I feel like you're going to feel really good within yourself, powerful even. Just kind of feel good. Like, it's like, yeah, you're going to be feeling good. Yeah, you're going to be feeling good. Like, it's going to be like nothing can touch me. You know, let me get more, I want to get more clarity about this pleasure here, because all of this guidance is kind of bringing you to a place where you're less stuck. You're kind of clearing. It's like you're freeing yourself, kind of. Let me see about this pleasure. Okay, so we have man holding a coin here. Man holding the heart. So this is someone who perhaps broke your heart, okay? So, or someone who you were in relationship with that you perhaps left behind. It's coming in reverse. So that means that something happened there where you kind of stepped away from that situation, potentially. And then we have rest and rejuvenation again. So this may be on pause right now. So by this being on pause and you being guided, okay, tell me the next message. Okay, so all of this is on pause. You're being guided. What else is happening? Wow. And then on top of it, it's telling you again, impatience. It's talking about having patience, relaxing. Again, you're getting this message of just meditate, sit still. The whole message here is about waiting, sitting still, wait. Okay, we have indecision here as well. So if you don't know what to do, don't do anything. You're going to be guided. It's going to come to you. You're going to get communication. You're going to be guided as to what to do. So do nothing. If you start to feel like you're a little confused, don't make a move. Be patient, okay? Rest. Take a moment. Sit in between. If you don't know if you should go left or right, go nowhere. Sit, enjoy yourself, get a glass of wine, do something, okay? Like, relax, chill, do you. Don't try to push a situation, because it looks like spirit is handling it, okay? Working on it, trying to assist you with it. Deep. Divine consciousness on top of divine consciousness. Oh my goodness. I feel like Annie right now. Oh my goodness. You know? Okay, so let's go ahead and wow. And then we move into closer to the end of the month, and then we have rest in reverse. Really, Virgo? So you're going to be feeling very anxious. Like I said, a communication is going to come in. You're going to start to get answers. Okay, so let's look into this rest. For some reason, you are restless. Yeah, like it's like you're sitting there waiting. Let me tell you how you're going to feel. It's almost going to be like double dutch. Like, can I go in yet? You're going to be kind of like, can I go in yet? You know, I just really want to get in there and do this because I know I'm ready. I can get in right on time. But y'all know about that double dutch. Don't act like y'all don't know about double dutch. But it's almost like you're ready to go in there and you're just like, just let me in. Just tag me in. And it's not going to be time yet. So you're going to feel a little restless, okay? So you have the guardian at the gate. This means that you're prepared. You're ready. You're now looking like you're ready to get out there. You have the key to move forward. But yet, you're still needing to wait or waiting for something. Clarify what they're waiting for. What are they waiting for? Why are they feeling restless? What are you waiting for? I just heard excitement. Yeah. Wow. And then you receive temple path. That's because you're prepared. You're ready. You're ready to go on this new path. You're ready to go on this new journey. And you're ready to go. You're ready to go. It's a new path that you've chosen. And you're ready to see what's going to happen through these doors. Look how beautiful that is. You are now prepared to go through your healing and your happiness. Go towards that door of happiness. This is like you choosing you. You're finally getting unstuck. You're making the choice to choose what's best for you so you can enjoy and indulge in all the enjoyment, beauty, all of that. So what I'm looking like, so what I'm seeing here, just, you know, I'm going to go ahead into love real quick because I need to get on out of here. One moment. Excuse me. Woo, Lord. Okay. Excuse me. So we're going to move into your personal healing and happiness. Like I said, you're going to get some communication that's going to come in to help you with this. Let me go ahead and move into love, and let's go ahead and get you guys some advice. So let's just go ahead and clarify, because at the end of this, we have an exploration here. So I still feel like by the end of the month, you're still not going to be able to move fully into where you're trying to go. But let me just get one more clarity around this exploration. Let me move into love. By the way, please, guys, I really appreciate it. Please make sure you guys thumbs up, share this video, leave your comments below. I really love to hear how this message resonates with you. It helps the channel, helps me, and helps the channel to get out to more people. Thank you so much. Let's see here why this exploration is in reverse. First chakra energy is coming out. The red chakra energy. Archangel Michael. Your fundamental beliefs, your background, all of that, your history is what's kind of slowing you down towards the end of the month. Like, I feel like you've chosen a path, but your past is what's going to kind of be lingering a bit towards the end. That's going to make you feel like maybe it's these false attachments. It's these attachments that's going to be making you feel like maybe you can't go on this. So let me just get you guys some advice, because I feel like whatever you're still attached to, again, this is level of indecision. You may still be feeling this level of indecision towards the end. I feel like you made a choice, but now it's kind of like letting it happen. If you're leaving somebody behind, it might be still doing the paperwork. It may be still moving out. It may be still like you still have things to do. If it's about a job, then you may still have put in your 2 weeks notice. By the end of the month, you haven't left yet, but next month things should, go in a different direction. So, but the point is, you have now already put kind of the wheels in motion because you have already identified what you needed to do, made a decision, and now you're just putting it into action. That's what it seems like here. So let me give just some information about love. I do see a lot of love in this reading. So let's just, the reading began with unconditional love in reverse. So it seems like some of you are leaving behind a situation that you felt like you could endure. You had been enduring, you had been a part of. Romantic feelings in reverse here. Your feelings are real and worth exploring. You're kind of doubting that at this juncture in your relationships. Clarify. Let's take it an extra step further. What else is going on with love with Virgo? So there is attraction. You attract romantic love by enjoying this moment fully. Like I said, I feel like towards the end of the month, middle of the month, when you get this divine guidance, you're going to get it. You're going to get a message. You're going to see a sign. You're going to get guidance, clear guidance as to what to do. So once you get to that point, it's almost like you're at a place of peace. And once you get in that atmosphere of peace, now it's like, okay, I can enjoy this. I don't feel so much like either a failure or guilty or whatever this is, like whatever is undergirding this indecision or making you feel like you weren't enough or whatever that was. It's like you drop that because you start to realize, you know what? It wasn't even me. Okay. Towards the bottom of the deck, we also have passion here in reverse. Letting your friends help you and go ahead and make the romantic gesture. Okay, so let's go ahead really quickly and get you guys some advice. I'm going to ask for advice regarding love, advice regarding your overall message. Thank you, Holy Spirit. What is the advice for Virgo for this month? What is the advice for Virgo for this month? Ooh. Claim your independence. Kind of clear, right? So if you're in a place where you're not quite sure which direction to go, Spirit is saying to claim your intuition. Listen to that. Claim your intuition. Follow your intuition. Hello. All right. So we have the squirrel spirit. Believe in yourself. Beautiful. 2 messages here for Virgo. Trust yourself. Believe in yourself. And claim your independence. Okay. I just heard a message. It's like some of you doubt whether or not you can be independent in this. It's like you might have felt like you were counting on this other person to do certain things, and you might be questioning whether or not it's a smart decision to go out on your own with a certain situation. But God is saying, I'm your source, So I got you, you're taken care of. Any other advice? See the big picture. How beautiful is that? We have the giraffe spirit. See the big picture. Any other messages here? Ooh, okay. Be at home. This is being clarified by more advice. Be at home. The miracles are endless. Look, be at home speaks to being authentic to yourself, okay? And then we have it's time to collaborate. How beautiful is that? So you have the ant spirit, wombat spirit, cow spirit, cat spirit, giraffe spirit all around you. And believe in yourself with the squirrel spirit. Like that think I can attitude, okay? Let's get you some advice regarding your abundance around your finances. Thank you, Holy Spirit, ancestors, angels, and guides. All right, guys, you receive unlimited ideas and focus on your priorities. Like I said, there's something that's creating this confusion here, and someone's trying to pull your energy. I kind of feel like it's almost magic, but it's really interconnection. It's a spirit. It's kind of, have you guys heard of like a soul connection or a soul tie, that kind of thing? So it's almost like you're having to release that soul tie. But I feel like you have to first know that someone's kind of, working with you. Someone knows this level of power they have with you. Hello. Hi, guys. How you doing? All right. So we have here, focus on your priorities. Where you put your focus. Now, remember, again, this is that magic part. Now, this may sound cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs, but what I'm saying is this is that pull, that energy pull. But listen to this, okay? Where you put your focus. If you're focused on this other person, that's where your attention's going. That's where your time is going. That's where your energy is going. So if they can get you to focus on them, whether it be a manager, whether it be love, I do feel like for many of you, this is going to be love. If they are getting you to put their attention on them, then they're getting the power. You see what I'm saying? Then they're getting your attention. It's almost like a little kid having a temper tantrum. If they can get your attention by having a temper tantrum and falling out on the floor, my children don't do this, by the way. That's a no-go, okay? Thinking that you too embarrassed to tear it up while they in public, I ain't the one, okay? But the point is that I'm making is regardless here, if they can get you to put your attention on them, that's a way of kind of like moving that energy back to them. So Spirit is saying focus on your priorities. Where you put your focus is where you receive your outcome. Your priorities are calling to you, which may produce a feeling of anxiety unless you give them the time and action that they deserve. You need to give it the attention it deserves. Listen. Even a small amount of time devoted to your priorities will help you feel more better and confident. Will help you feel better. Not more better. I'm sorry, guys. Make you feel better and confident. But I was trying to go back here, more of this anxiety. So if you do not put your attention where it belongs, you will feel a sense of anxiety. You see what I'm saying? Because you're not giving it the attention and you deserve. That's a sermon right there. Don't get me started, guys. That's a sermon right there. So if you're putting all your attention somewhere else and not putting it on your own priorities, then what? Right? You're now feeling this anxiety. I told you guys before, when I started, really getting further and further into my gifts and stepping into my gifts and my power and the confidence in my gifts, one thing I started to do was I wanted to discern. I need to discern, right? I needed to discern where I needed to go, where I didn't need to go, who I need to be around, who I didn't need to be around. It's the same thing I learned in church, right? It's about discernment, right? So you get to a point where you start to realize that I feel a sense of peace when I go in this direction. I feel a sense of unrest when I go in this position. Okay, well, I want to go towards peace. That's where I need to go. That's where Spirit is guiding me. That's where my ancestors are guiding me. Perfect example. Last night, I went to go visit my mother. I'm going to make this real quick. I went to go visit my mother. I took her some body products for her. She just went and she had some things done, something that we gave her for Christmas. So I went to go visit her. I was going to bring her some body products so she could enjoy the night. Went over there, got some things, but then left, but kept feeling this sense of unrest. So every time I kept trying to drive away, I kept getting this feeling of unrest. And until I went back, and I did eventually go back, and I did eventually... And I sat in front of her house and I was like, I don't know why you want me to be here, but I'm going to sit here. And then I did something. I talked to her, got something out of the house. I said, let's try this again. I'm going to leave again. So I left again and still felt this sense of unrest. And I still was trying to follow my intuition. And something just kept telling me, make a left, make a left. Now, when I come out of my mother's complex, it's like literally a circle there. So it's almost like make a left and go back to her house again. But I didn't listen. I went to the store down the street and I still waited because I was like, I'm not going to go all the way home, which is an hour away. Because if I go home, then I'm going to really be pissed, right? So eventually, point is, I sat in the parking lot of a shopping center for probably like 10 to 15 minutes. My daughter was looking at me like, you crazy. Like, what are you doing? So, but I sat there until I could feel a sense of peace. I finally got something out of my purse, and I realized the body products were still sitting in my purse. Point was, I never gave it to her. Sent it back, went all the way back to her house. Not all the way, it's about 5 minutes up the road. And then once I released that to her, I felt a sense of peace. Sometimes, and this whole reading is speaking to that exact same situation. Sometimes you want to make a move. You want to go back. You want to go forward. It's just not time. Sit, rest, till you feel a sense of peace, okay? So we have focus on your priorities, and then you also have unlimited ideas here. Your mind is one with God's infinite mind. Now, we heard divine consciousness at least twice. I think it might be about 3 or 4 times in this whole reading, your connection with the divine. Therefore, you have complete access to unlimited ideas guaranteed to bring blessings. All you need to do is take divinely guided action to allow these ideas to come to fruition. Do not doubt your guidance this month. Is that the name of this reading? You guys agree? Okay, is that the name of this reading? Do not doubt your guidance this month because you're getting communication from every single direction. Pretty much telling you to keep still. But there's still blessings coming in. It's like you just don't have to do it. Okay? Let me give you some love advice and I'm going to get on out of here. Thank you, Holy Spirit, ancestors, angels, and guides. Thank you for your messages. Thank you guys for coming out with me tonight. Oh, okay. I got to get out of here because I'm about to start another reading in a few. Okay, so we have true love here. This love is a once-in-a-lifetime love. Be in the present and dream of the future. When you dream, everything is possible. You are limitless. This is the second time you're receiving that at least. Recognize this is true, and then you can do anything you choose to do. Look at your patterns in relationships. We saw that in the beginning, right? It requires inner strength to recognize that you need to change or modify your behavior. Romance, lavish the one that you love with your love and attention and affection. Look at that. So you have a lot of love messages here. You're going to be feeling quite a bit of emotions throughout this month. Let me see if there are any other messages for you at this time. One last message I'm going to pull from the Rebel deck for you guys really quick. Here's the last message. Oh, that came out quick, right? Beyond the mind, the heart beats, okay? This speaks to a level of understanding that's universal. This is beyond your mind, the heart beats. This is you getting guidance beyond logic. This month, trust your guidance beyond logic. I love you guys. Blessing, love, and light. I'll be back again soon with another reading. Talk to you soon. Bye-bye.